So let's click on continue. Let's click on continue. When we click on continue, we click on OK. When we click on OK, it brings up that. Now you can see, do you own a TV? You can see the bar chart for that. Do you own a TV? We can also decide to resize this. I want to reduce the size. So I want to reduce it. You place your mouse pointer, you can reduce the size. You can reduce the size for that. You can reduce the size. You can reduce the size. Okay, now let's see this. Let me try reducing this size so I can see everything in one slide. Okay, now you can see the bar chart for the categorical variable. Do you own a TV? Do you own a PDA? Now you can, this is how to create a chart. This is how to create a bar chart for your categorical variable. Let me put on my PowerPoint slide. So let's follow the slide so we can know what next. Let me bring up the PowerPoint slide. Okay, the summary measure. And let's talk about cross-tabulation. Now, cross-tabulation, it displays the relationship between two or more categorical variables. For instance, the variable could be a nominal variable or could be an ordinal variable. Now, an ordinal variables are variables that are placed in rank. And when you are interested in the rank or the level of a particular variable, you are dealing with ordinal variable. For instance, you are looking at first, second, third. You are dealing with ordinal variable. Why the nominal variable? Because this is also a categorical variable. Remember, a categorical variable data with a limited number of distinct values or categories. Categorical variables are data that are limited to data with a limited number of distinct values or categories. For example, gender or marital status. Now, that's categorical variables divided into various categories. Why the nominal variable? Nominal variable is also a categorical variables, but you are not interested in the order of, you are not interested in the order in which they appear. Now, categorical data where there is no inherent order to the category. For instance, job category of sales is not higher or lower than the job category for marketing or research. While the ordinal variable, when you are interested in the placements, for instance, high, medium, low, you are dealing with an ordinal variable. Now, cross-tabulation helps to show a relationship between two variables. You can also use cross-tabulation to see if a particular variable influences a particular variable. In that data set, we can look at those with a higher level of income. Do they own a TV? Now, in other words, we're interested to see, does income influences the purchase of TV or the purchase of PDA or the purchase of computer? Does it mean that the people that has money and people that have money has computer? So we can use cross-tabulation in such kind of to do such kind of statistical analysis. So let's look at that cross-tabulation. Now, for instance, what factors affect products that people buy? The most obvious is probably how much money people have to spend. In this example, we will examine the relationship between income level and PDA, personal digital assistance. Now, so let's look at the relationship between this, or the relationship between income and what owning a computer. We get a relationship between these two data sets. Now let's see how we can use cross-tabulation to do that. Let me bring up my SPSS screen. Now this is the data set. Now I have the income. So I'm going to go to analysis. I go to descriptive statistics. It's located in the descriptive statistics. Click on cross tabulation. When I bring up cross tabulation, it brings up the cross tabulation dialog box. It brings up the cross tabulation dialog box. It brings up the cross tabulation dialog box. Now, in the cross tabulation dialog box, you can see the variable on the left-hand side. I'm interested to know the income and the owning of PDA. So let's see. On a PDA, personal digital assistance. Okay, I select this particular variable and I click on that. Now it's better you put the categorical variable on the row. Categorical variable does better on the row. And I also want to see only a PDA and then the income level. I want to see only a PDA and the income level. Okay, now let's go to income level, household income, and click on that on the column. Now when I click on that, now I have all this. At the bottom, I have display cluster bar chart. I want to display a bar chart along with I'm going to display. We're going to explore all these options one after the other. I'm going to explore all these options one after the other. Now the exact. Now we look at the exact. We don't really need to do anything here. Don't touch anything here. This is an asymptotic. Then it's telling you about your distribution. This is the Monte Carlo. Let's don't touch anything about this. Now there's the statistics. Let's leave this for now. Let's leave this for now. We're going to talk about that in a second. Now I've gotten that. All I need to do is click on OK. Now when I click on OK. Now when I click on OK, SPSS is going to run that. Now when I click on OK, SPSS is going to run that particular analysis. SPSS is going to run that particular analysis. Now you can see my results here is lengthy. So it's better, let me make use of income category instead of using the household income. Let me make use of income category. Income category will be better. It's better I make use of income category. So let me click on this. I go to plus tab and then let me use income category. That will be better and click on OK. Now the result is now in sizable format. Now you can see the result. We can read the result and understand the result now. So now you can see, looking at the result, owning a PDA, no. Owning a personal digital assistant, no. Owns a personal digital assistant, yes. Now you can see the income classes. Okay, now the income class, we have the income level under 25, 25 to 49, 50 to 74, and 75 and above. Okay, now do you know what we're going to do? Let's bring the income to be on the column. And while let's bring the owns a personal digital assistant on the column. While let's bring the income category in thousands on the row. I think that will be better. Let's do that. So go back to click on recall, go to the cost tab, and let's remove this. Click here, click on this, bring it out, bring it here. Now let's click on this. Now better. Now this is better. Now you can see those that own a personal digital assistant that said no, and those that said yes. Now you can see the income category. Those that are under $25, those are earning the income of the income of less than $25. You can see the number of those that own a personal digital assistant is 191, and the number of those that a number of those that does not own a personal digital assistant. While those that are earning between $25 to $49, you can see the number of those that own a personal digital assistant. You can see the number of those that own a personal digital assistant, it increases immediately, but you can see the number of those that does not own a personal digital assistant, the number is quite high. Now, those that are earning between $50 to $74, you can see the number of those that own a personal digital assistant. Now you can see the number of those that do not that own a personal digital assistant is 231, while the number of those that does not own a personal digital assistant. And you can see those that are earning above $75. You can see those that does not own a personal digital assistant and those that own a personal digital assistant. Now, from this, you could easily, from this analysis, you could easily see that income does not influence owning a personal digital assistant. In other words, the higher the level of income does not imply that a person will own a personal digital assistant. Now, we can also say we want to include the percentage for this particular analysis. Let's try to include the percentage, because including percentage will bring out more results, will bring out more analysis. Now, click on this. When you click on the recall button and go back to cross tabulation, let's recall the last statistical method. Now, click on cell. Then, when you click on cell, it brings up the cross tab cell display dialog box. Now, you can see the observed and you can see the expected. Now, I'm not interested in that. What I'm interested in, I'm interested to see the row percentage, the column percentage, and the total percentage. Let's click on continue. Then when I click on continue, I can click on OK. Then when I do that, you can see it gives me the percentage for each of the income category. You can see those are earning less than $25,000 that does not own a personal digital assistant, it's 3.7%, while those that own is 16.3%. Those are earning between $25 and $49. And the number of those that own a personal digital assistant is 19.1%. With percentage with own a personal digital assistant, we can see that for this particular income category, 13.6%. Now you can see that this first one represents the number of people in that income category. Number of people in this income category, while this represents those that owns the personal digital assistant. Now at the end of the day, you can see those that fall between that are earning between $50 to $74. You can see that we have 20.6% that owns a personal digital assistant. Now you can see those that are earning above $75. You can see that those that own the personal digital assistant is 25%. So you can, from there you can see you're able to make a decision. Does income influence owning a personal digital assistant? I'm going to go offline now. I'm going to send you one more link, the last link. We're going to use the last link to continue this training. I'm going to go offline now.